Boom! We're back with episode 43. What's going on, guys? Thanks for joining us yet again for another episode of Curious Radio. I wanted to wrap up the year with a bang, so I brought on one of my very, very good friends, actress and all-around artist, Alicia Sixtos. And man, we had such a good time. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope you guys have a happy new year, and we'll see you in 2018. Enjoy. The never-ending artist.
Yeah.
What's up? You're the never-ending artist. I feel like you have so many fucking different things going on at all times, and they never end. None of them.
No, never. I'm the unfinisher.
What are you scared of? Are you scared of finishing?
Yeah. I don't know. Actually, I was just discovering this because
Face it, please. I know it's weird. I told you it's the only downfall of Curious Radio.
So
Microphones.
This year has been a year of self-discovery for sure. Learned so much about myself, and one of those things is that, like, I don't finish shit. I do so many things. I start some.
But that's so cool too.
I have great ideas. I have fucking phenomenal ideas. Like, my ideas.
Says who?
My ideas, like, are out of this fucking world, but I just no one will ever see them because
why?
No. But it's like, okay, so somebody told me that was like, it's continued to say it was just recently, the way you do one thing is the way you do everything.
I said that.
You said that?
Yeah, how you do anything is how you do everything.
You said that.
Yeah.
Okay, you said that, and then Joe said that.
Who's Joe?
Joe's somebody who I'm talking to.
Oh. What's up, Joe? Shout out to Joe.
So you said that, and then he said that like a couple weeks ago.
It's been going around. It's been making the rounds.
Yeah. So
I've been saying that for like a year though. I'm the original.
he's original.
Bitches. Anyway.
And so since you said that, it really started to sink in, and I realized that I have been doing
A whole lot of not finishing.
a whole lot of not finishing.
But you have some.
But that it reflects in my personal life too, and my work, and in just.
What is it though? What stops you?
It's crazy. It's a fear of sharing, like, in my art, showing my.
Everybody has that.
I know, but it's like really bad for me.
It's horrible. You think? Look at this shit. Look at this, Alicia. We have
This is amazing.
It's a little studio we built.
You're doing it.
Exactly. I know.
I'm so proud of you. I am so proud of you.
But it is terrifying.
It is.
Because you're like, I'm just gonna be myself. I mean, but the way I see it, I'm like, if people are gonna fuck with you or they're not gonna fuck with you. That's it. And I'm not gonna I can't pretend to be someone else because people are much more likely to not fuck with me if I'm not authentic. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And I feel like, oh, you know what? I turned myself up. I've been loud this whole time. Oh, that's what it was. Sorry about that. Now we're gonna be able to hear you better. Cool. I was yelling up a storm in everybody's ear. Sorry, guys. Yeah, it's like people are gonna fuck with you or they're not gonna fuck with you, and it's just like if you share your art and they don't fuck with it, it's like cool, it's not for you.
Right.
But I can't.
It's like okay, so I'm a big like share and then deleter.
Oh no, I've done that though. I do that.
Like
sometimes it sucks.
It's because like sometimes I don't know. Sometimes I feel like maybe that's a little too deep, and
that's what people want though.
I know. But there's like these cool little like videos and stuff that I've been editing, and I put them together and I incorporate my writing into it, and
dope.
I really, really like enjoy doing that. But
why don't you share that, you little stingy?
Know.
You're being stingy with your art.
I'm super stingy with my art.
It's not cool.
Super stingy, and I'm really trying to break that. But another trick that you showed me was the trick with the.
Oh, the rubber band. Albie and I talk about it all the time. It's great. We talk about it here on Curious Radio.
Yeah.
Breaking your thought patterns. If you guys haven't caught up, there's a whole bunch of episodes. You don't have to go back and listen to them, but you should.
You should. You should.
Hashtag you're welcome.
Curious Radio.
Yeah, Curious Radio. Hey, she knows.
Yeah, watch it.
Yeah, it's good to like just change your. I don't know. I feel like that's the only thing within our control, right? Like how we think. And I feel like a lot of times people become a victim to their own mind, and they're just like, my thoughts happen to me. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? As opposed to being like, you happen to your thoughts. Mm-hmm. And it's just like, I feel like if you, like, even with certain things, if your body, like, say for example, if your mind feels sick, your body's going to feel sick. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And it's,
oh man, your mind is so powerful.
That's what's great.
So powerful. Oh gosh. That's why this is so key. It's just like, okay, you're having terrible thoughts. You're having like these but
you can audit yourself and be like, I'm going to think something else.
Right.
Because if you look at
you
it
have
like
the power to do that.
Exactly.
It's like, oh, that's a really negative thought. Let's switch that into a positive thought. Okay. Or a different perspective, like change up the perspective.
Yeah, it's called a dendrite. So when you have a thought and it fires, what it is like when you have a new thought. For example, like when you're a baby, you're doing this shit, right? Like you're like still learning your fucking body. You're like, how do I use this fucking avatar? You're playing the video game. You're still like, what's X, Y?
Right.
I'm moving my fingers. You're still learning it, and you're creating dendrites in your brain. And it's like all that is it's like a highway of information, right? Mm-hmm. And the more you use that highway, the more beaten down that path becomes, and eventually it becomes instinct when you do it for so long. Mm-hmm. So that's why it's so hard to break thought patterns that are information highways. But when you create a new thought pattern, it's just a new highway. It's just not as strong. It's not as fast. Mm-hmm. But if you work on it, it becomes as strong and as fast. But if you just got to keep fucking hacking at it.
So now that I've identified the fact that I'm a...
finisher.
Actually, you know what? A friend of mine... Oh, okay. So another conversation I had, which was like mind-blowing, was the fact that my friend Antonio, we were talking about... He's a caretaker for special needs kids, and
well, that's a job of patience,
right? So, but extreme behavior,
especially
problems. Yeah. So he pretty much logs all the behavior, and he studies that, and like some of the behaviors that some of the kids have are like one is the escape, like they call it an eloping behavior.
They bounce.
Like they'll be sitting down working on something, or it'll be time to work on something, like do homework or something, and they'll just like they'll run and
that's what I feel like doing all the time, like my whole life.
Or they'll start hitting themselves or something like that, just to distract the teacher, so that they're not paying attention to the work anymore. They're just trying to stop the students.
See, and people are like, these guys, they can't think straight. I'm like, they're very clever. Like, I don't want to do this.
Or that same behavior would be like hitting. Would just that's another behavior. Would just be like they like the feeling of being like of hitting themselves.
Yeah.
That stimulation.
It's also sometimes people what they do is they use a different sense to break that. When you're like when you get like in a rut, a lot of times people say to go to a different sense. Like if you're writing, mm-hmm. right, and it's not working, like you go to a different form of sensory. So like eat something, or you know what I mean, like a different one of your senses, or feel something or whatever. A lot of times people say go for a run to change your brain chemistry, mm-hmm. or whatever. Mm-hmm. So it's like, I don't know, maybe it's to use a different one of his senses to feel, because he doesn't want to think.
Right. So what he was saying, I've this is a longtime friend. We've been friends for like 12 years, something like that. So he knows me pretty well, and he was just like, I'm pretty sure you're an eloper. You like dip. You like, I go MIA. Like,
you do. You're always leaving. You're like, I'm in Rome now. The fuck, Alicia's
I did that today.
I'm like on Instagram.
I did that this year. I went
the fuck,
Rome.
Alicia's in Rome.
Literally, like
when in Rome.
Look, I do that shit
all the time.
Like,
she's like, I'm in the middle of a lake today.
From one day to the next. From one day to the next.
Why?
I will buy a ticket.
As long as I don't get married, because I thought eloping was like get married.
Oh yeah, well, me too. I was like,
isn't that mean, like,
but no, it kind of means that I'm gonna like. the way you do one thing is the way you do everything. I feel
Yeah.
like I'm gonna be that runaway bride or something. Like you
Cold
know,
feet.
like cold feet, like that.
She's
you
gonna
know?
wear Nikes to her wedding, just in case. I gotta get the fuck out of here.
My New Balances. And
What's up with the endorsement, New Balance?
What's up? Where you
Shit,
at?
hook a girl up.
I'm gonna wear those to my wedding.
Damn. Runaway bride. Hashtag Julia Roberts.
Yeah. No, but it's really cool to have identified that, because when I identify things, behaviors of mine, I'm able to switch them, and it's pretty cool. I mean, like with anybody.
Do you know who Whitney Cummings is?
Yeah.
The comedian?
Yeah.
She's really good at like identifying. She's super fucking smart. I've heard her on Joe Rogan's podcast actually, and she's always talks about like
Shout out to
identify.
Joe.
I know. Shout out to the king of podcasting. She talks about she identifies things, and it's so weird. Like I feel like that's a common thing in a female to be like need to identify things. The way you guys' brains are wired, it's almost like you guys are like a separate like operating system. I'm so good at just being like, whatever. I'll figure it out.
But you too, like I feel.
I just go through action.
I feel like you've. There's things that you didn't know about yourself, then you identified that, and you were like,
oh, I see what you're
shit,
saying.
I do that. That's.
But you're not. But you're saying. Okay, I see what you're saying. I thought
And
you
then-
meant like you're on the pursuit constantly to like know everything. Because I feel like you're never gonna be able to figure it out because what you
I've
are
been
is
good
changing.
Being oblivious, I've been cool, but now this year, like, I've. My eyes have just been opened up so much, and it's just like I've learned so much about myself. It's crazy.
What'd you learn?
I learned lots of things. Okay. Well, it started this year in March. I wasn't feeling well. I was like sick all the time, and I was trying to figure out what that was, and then and I was, and it turns out that like everything.
Weren't you working on something at the time?
Yeah. What?
The pilot?
Yeah. Which one? It was Monsters of God, and then yeah. So.
Roller coaster.
Just lots of roller coasters.
Nature of the business, motherfuckers.
Yeah, man. Ugh.
Better bring a coat. It's gonna be a cold winter, motherfuckers.
No, that was fun. But I was struggling on that set. Like I was sleeping like I couldn't like
Fatigue.
I was having fatigue really bad, but I've always suffered with fatigue for almost all my life.
Everybody thought you were just lazy.
Everybody thought I was lazy. Thanksgiving every year I would have to show up early to help out because I knew after Thanksgiving I was gonna be out.
Everybody's out though usually.
Passed out hard.
Snoring.
But then I kind of just was like, I don't think, like my mom, my family started being like, you should like go to the doctor. You should go get checked out, see what's up. Cause I was having like stomach issues too and stuff. So then I went to the doctor.
It's no fun.
I actually I called a friend and I was who's a nutritionist, and then they just completely helped me and guided me through what tests I should take and this and that, and then so once I started eating differently for my body,
Your brain changes.
my brain like completely opened up. Like
I tell you guys here, if you thought I was lying, there's a witness right here.
What?
Because I always talk about it. And I'm like, your fucking brain changes, man.
Oh my God, it's crazy. Okay, let's talk about that because I was asleep. I feel like I was asleep my whole life. I have been sleeping my whole freaking life, and this year, just from like, and I was pretty healthy before. I was eating like
I thought so too.
Eating really healthy. Too.
I was working out 5 times a week most of the time. I was meal prepping.
I was good. I was eating paleo. I was good. But then, I took like this allergy test and it came out that I had freaking like a ton of food allergies that were making me feel like shit. And these were foods that I was eating every day. And
you weren't ever eating like out or anything like that?
I ate all the time, but I was eating food, like I was eating like good. I was
my opinion of good has changed drastically.
Right.
Drastically.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So that's the difference.
Yeah.
Because I, like you said, you're like, I'm eating healthy. I was eating like shit, yo.
Oh yeah. Now
my quality, my
healthy.
standards are way fucking higher, ladies and gentlemen.
High five to that.
Shit, I spent all my goddamn money on food. And cryptocurrency.
Right, but I feel like I was spending way more. I was spending way more before.
And I don't know where the money came from because I was just. We've talked about it here. I was just buying drinks all the time too.
Yeah.
Think about that, drinking too. Yeah, big one.
Like I don't drink anymore. I'll
have one occasionally.
And I don't really eat. I don't eat out anymore. Like I really can't eat out because like my allergies are like the most basic foods
groups
that are like in everything, like garlic. I can't mess with garlic or almonds.
You know what's crazy?
Avocado
I've never had stomach issues in my entire life. Like ever.
Really?
Like, nothing's ever. I've never been a sick kid. I was just healthy as fuck my entire life.
Ugh.
But I gained weight.
Lucky
I
you.
got big because I was a skinny kid my whole life. And I was like, I want to be like, everybody wants what they're not.
Right.
And I started eating until I was uncomfortably full.
Until you were thick, Rick.
Oh, this is great. Thick Rick. Holy shit. I'm going to insert a picture right here.
Yeah.
Thick Rick. Look at this. This is Thick Rick.
Thick Rick.
Oh my God. I've never heard that. That's fucking great. I stuffed my fucking face.
If we were having this conversation last year, that wouldn't have come to my head.
Nope.
Like, I would have been sleeping.
And no, all of us were like, whoa, I didn't even know. I just let my body take its course, right? I just put a lot of healthy foods in me and cut out all the bad foods. I just cut out like sugar, dairy, bread, all the shit that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
shit that you crave.
Yeah, cheese, meat, all kinds of shit. I cut all that shit out and I went like super organic, everything at the highest quality. And I let my body run its course, and it was like fucking. And remember my fucking family was like, "Yo, we're kind of concerned about you, Rick. Like, you're looking a little sickly these days." I'm like, "I'm just detoxing, man." And they're like, "Dude, you think you got cancer?" I'm like, "Maybe cancer's getting out of me."
Yeah.
And
seriously, there's so many genes that we carry, and that our the genes that are in our our families and stuff that get passed down to us, and that can very well be activated, and it's like we
if someone's had cancer in your family, you should be concerned.
You should be very concerned because
I have a parent who's had cancer, so
yeah,
she
man.
beat it. It's fucking hard though, like
Man.
it was an ugly journey.
And I don't want to have to
you won't if you're
I'm so glad that I took care of this now. I mean, I wish it was when I was 21. That would have been great. I mean, I am only 22.
Thanks for the memo. I know, right? I wish I would have learned this last year. It would have been a much better 2018.
But no, I'm so excited for 2018 because
what a good time. What a good time to have an episode.
Now I know, right?
Oh my gosh.
Am I gonna be here last of 2017?
I don't know. What's the date today?
It's the 21st.
Fuck, if yeah, that's it.
Third?
That's it. Actually, I'm supposed to have one next week, but I don't know if it's gonna happen.
No.
No. Did you just fucking jinx Curious Radio? She's jinxing us, guys.
Nope. I'm just gonna be the last.
By the way, if you're a first time listener, this would be the point where you subscribe. # you're welcome, motherfuckers. I'm Samuel L. Jackson today.
Yeah. Get educated.
Yeah.
Educate yourself.
Yeah, it's I don't know. It's gonna be I think I don't know. I went through a journey this. I feel like a lot of people. It's really weird. I feel like when I'm going through motions in my life, the people around me are going through like the fucking same shit in their own way. Mm-hmm. Like everybody.
So true, and it's crazy because like
hive mind.
You attract the type of people like that, like you attract like-minded people. That I think that's what we all kind of like we are attracted to. Yeah. That we keep around us are like-minded people.
You know what's crazy?
You know,
Like East Los hasn't brought. I don't think I've ever like as far as any group of people that I've worked with. I've worked on a bunch of shit. I've never been close to like, and I feel like that's the same project for like the same thing for everybody. It's like, yo, I have friendships that I gain out of there. I sound like, damn, I would have never. That all of us and it tend to be like such like-minded people, and we just get along super well.
Yeah.
It's really strange.
Okay, yeah, that was East Los is a magical place that brought us all together.
Magical place of politics and business.
It's a great show.
It was amazing experience.
Yeah.
Fun.
A lot of learning.
Yeah, exactly. And like I said,
learned so much about the business.
Oh
learned so much about myself. Learned as an artist, as an actress.
When you get to dig deep in that long
man,
journey,
just like
seasons. That's what everybody wants, right? You're like, I want to just get a character and fucking be it.
Yeah. That was the first time that I actually got lost in a character to where it was like I was low key like I was Maya. I was Maya for a while.
She's cooking and shit at home.
For real. And that's
still her. Still Maya.
Yeah.
You're still kind of a Maya.
I'm kind of.
You're wearing the hoop earrings.
Yeah.
Actually, no, Maya wouldn't wear those.
Maya definitely didn't wear.
She didn't wear the hoop earrings.
No.
You're wearing a shirt like Maya would wear that.
Maya would wear the shirt. Yeah. And she would wear everything else. Yeah.
I feel like Maya would have like boots on.
Maya definitely had the boots, but she also actually in the 3rd season she wore some shoes like this.
Well, you would know.
I'm not gonna show you guys. I'm not gonna bring my foot.
You can. It's right here in the front one. You can just put it up.
It's still like.
Look, I can see my foot. See? There you go. You're welcome, guys. Got effort. Look at this fucking production value. Oh my gosh.
I know, right? We got 3 cameras.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? I don't know. Like I said, like everybody's going through all of it at the same time, and it's like, I feel like everybody feels it. Like, oh shit, we're clicking into something. Yeah.
There's definitely a shift. There's a shift in just like consciousness. There's a shift in
locking in. It's weird.
Yeah, of self-awareness too. It's just like everyone's becoming
auditing, creating that self-audit. Like, what the fuck are we doing?
Okay. This is we have no time. There's no time to waste now. It's just like, all right, are we gonna do this? Are we gonna do this?
That's why this is Mrs. Finisher. This is why I do it. I'm just like, when things scare me, I run at it.
Yeah.
But that's also what gets
run away.
But that's also what gets the guy killed in the movie.
Yeah.
So I'm running a big risk.
I'm not gonna run upstairs. I'm gonna run out the door.
What was that noise? I'm out. I'm like, I'm gonna go see what it is. And might get my head cut off.
Oh man, yeah.
That's the risk. Or Don Francisco from Sábado Gigantes up there, and I just want a new car.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah, you never know.
And you got a fucking, you got a lap.
I'm still alive.
Whatever. You're tired. Your legs are sore.
No, but I'm so excited because I'm just like, man, okay.
I think the understanding of the business too is becoming a lot more clear for everybody. Yeah. The marketplace is opening up,
and not just that, but we are discovering our own power, like the amount, like the immense power that we have within us, like. Man, and
I think what's weird is that people where the power used to be, I think they're realizing it too. They're like, "Fuck, it's gotten away from us. What do we do now? Damage control. Pull the shoot." It's like the format that used to be entertainment. At least the politics behind it and everything is changing. Content is king now.
Oh yeah.
So it used to be like we were limited, right? We had channels. We had a certain amount of channels. Like think way back when TV first started, there was fucking 6 slots. This is what you get.
Yeah.
Even if the fucking show's dick, you're like, god damn it, this is what I get. Well, what the fuck are you gonna do? You got 3 other goddamn clicks, click, click, click. That's all you got.
Racist
and then you got click.
Shows.
Yeah, exactly. And that's all you got. So content didn't have to be good because you didn't have any fucking options. Now with the internet, I mean, that's what net neutrality, the repealing of net neutrality is them trying to pull it back. That's your T. But content is king now. You can't. Good content is gonna find an audience. And that's what people have figured out. Like, yo, if we just do something good, people are gonna find it.
Yeah.
That's the way the internet works.
And what's gonna make it good? If it comes from a genuine place. If be super, super genuine about what it is.
That's what I haven't finished.
Not trying to satisfy anyone else. It's not for anyone else. It's
For you.
It's coming through you and out, and then for everyone. Stop saying what?
Because I have a project, and I haven't done it, but I have so much going on, Alicia.
Okay, finisher.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm a finisher, so I can't just jump into it not knowing I'm going to fuck it up, like, in a good way.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I've got
a lot of your shit's done, and you say it's not done. It
really is. I know.
Like, there's a painting in your fucking house, a big-ass painting.
Not done.
Okay, the giraffe one, I don't even know. It looks done as fuck to me. Maybe an eyelash. That's it. Because giraffes are mad feminine.
Yeah.
Giraffes are mad feminine. The way they walk and shit. Even the dudes.
They're so elegant.
Right? Even the
That's
dudes.
why I painted that. That's freaking awesome. But I've got like 7 paintings.
The Frida Kahlo one in your dining room is totally fucking done.
There's 2 Fridas.
The big one.
Yeah, that's done. I'm not gonna
okay,
mess
good.
with that anymore.
You kept saying, you're like, well, maybe.
I wanted to, but then no.
There was another one.
Oh, the other Frida.
Yeah.
The one with the flower. Is that what you're talking about?
No. She has a shirt on.
Oh. Well, her titties out.
Yeah. She has her titties out. It's funny. I always describe her paintings like, I'm like, what is that? Donald Trump with titties? And I forgot who it was. It was like an older lady.
Oh,
and you're like,
yeah,
it's so fucked up.
That's right.
But then it kind of did look like Donald Trump with titties.
It did. It was a painting of an older woman, actually. Yeah.
Say sorry, Donald Trump. You had it coming. I ain't the worst out there. I ain't Kathy Griffin holding your bloody head up.
Motherfucker.
I know. You are a motherfucker.
Stupid.
You know what's crazy? That falls under like the belief of like making the prince the king when the king dies. You gonna put that spoiled ass little brat in charge? What the fuck does he know? He's been, Louis C.K. had a bit about that. How he was like, they put not Louis C.K. Might have been Bill Burr. One of them motherfuckers. And it's true, and that's what Donald Trump is. His dad was baller as fuck. Mm-hmm. He's like, I started my business with the $1 million loan, but he also got a inherited his $22 million business.
Right.
So,
man,
there's that.
Ooh. All right. Well, I'm gonna make my own millions. Oh my gosh. You know what's crazy?
Bitcoin.
You know what's crazy?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Bitcoin.
Crazy guys. Hey, go buy some shit, huh? Cryptocurrency. Let's use this shit. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead. I'm talking to people. I'm telling them to go buy cryptocurrency.
Okay.
That's going to be the new form of money.
Okay.
That's the way it's going. Anyway, go ahead.
Okay.
What were you going to say?
I don't remember.
Oh, damn it.
What was I going to say?
I don't know. About finishing art.
That's finishing. What we were on. No, that's not what I was going to say.
That's not what I was going to say. You were at the Bay. You were in the Bay recently, huh?
Yeah.
How was that?
It was awesome.
How old were you when you left?
I lived in the East Bay until I was 11, and then I moved to Antioch,
what a horrible time to leave.
Pittsburgh area, until I was
Michigan,
almost 15. No, California.
Oh,
it's right.
There's a Pittsburgh,
it's
California,
like outside of the Bay.
That's stupid.
And then
change the name.
And then
Wait,
when I was
Pittsburgh
15, I moved out here. I don't know, but I'm
Michigan, Pittsburgh.
No, I don't know.
I hope that's right. I don't want to sound stupid.
Yeah, doesn't it suck when you say something stupid?
I need to see. This is the next step in Curious Radio. No, fuck it. I say stupid shit all the time. I need to hire a guy.
Oh, who's got the computer
fact checks?
And shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I've had interns.
Yeah.
It's not worked out.
Good luck with that.
I know it's tough. I need. Yo, somebody, just give me all your Bitcoin.
Yeah. I remember what I was gonna say. I was gonna say Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the power of the mind, the power of knowing the unknown, like knowing that great things are happening, that are going to happen. I don't know, what's something that I've known since I was 15, 16 years old, was that when I'm in my 30s, that's when I'm going to.
She's 22. It's a long time from now.
Yeah, but when I get into my 30s, that's when I'm going to make my fortune.
Oh.
And that's weird because I've just known it.
You know what's weird?
What?
I've made fortunes and I've blown it.
Well, yeah, I've made like many. Yeah, I've blown everything, but But no.
Like ridiculous.
Yeah, I know. You've told me stories.
Oh, no.
I'm really sorry that you did that.
No, not all of them. I mean, it's not all bad.
Well, you just like,
it was fun as
blew it
fuck.
away. Like literally just like.
It's fun. Oh, to be young and ballin'.
But the thing is, with everything that's happening right now in my life and just like waking up.
That's what it feels like.
Yes.
Like, holy shit, I was holding my breath.
Like when I got rid of my chronic fatigue, I literally had chronic fatigue.
You were like, holy fuck, I thought that was normal.
Every single day I was like sleeping forever, and then I would wake up, have breakfast, and then I'd take a nap because I couldn't stay awake. Like literally, like I couldn't even drive because I would whenever I would be driving in traffic and I would feel like I would be falling asleep, I had to pull over and take a nap.
I flew off the freeway once, fell asleep. Right. Ended up on the ditch sideways.
Are you serious?
I had my drum set in the back seat, and there was like drums everywhere. I was like, what the fuck? It was like 3 a.m. Oh my god, I fell asleep twice. Another time I was in the carpool lane. I had 2 people in the car, and I had the heater on, and I hit the center divider. Boom! And it fucking blew my mirror off, made a hole in the entire side of the car. Their heads butted each other. One girl broke her tooth on my homie's head. It was insane.
Fuck, Rick.
I fell asleep all the time driving.
What?
Because I wasn't sleeping. That's how you make money. You hustle.
Yes. Now I don't sleep.
Exactly. See, that's what I'm saying.
And there's no time to sleep. It's like there's so much to do. I can't.
You just do one at a time. See? Like
it's
these.
Just like, oh, and I saw
baby
Hamilton.
Steps.
Okay.
Amazing.
Oh my god.
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, it's so good.
I've heard.
Listen, like you should just like listen to the freaking thing.
Alexander Hamilton.
And it's crazy because
Soundtrack.
It's like why do you write like you're running out of time, right? Like why?
I don't know
like,
the songs.
Well, he's just like he was a workaholic.
Why do you write like you're running out of time?
Yeah, like
because it's got to get out.
Well, because he was just constantly writing.
Verbal diarrhea.
Right, but he was making moves. He was building America. Like he was helping build America, and it was just crazy, how much he produced, and it was because he felt like he didn't have time. It's like he knew he was gonna die young, or something, and he had to, like, just in case he died young, he had to get all of this out.
See?
All this knowledge. And that's like
I'm reckless.
And I saw that this year, and that's sticking in my mind. And all these like beautiful gems are just entering my life, and that are resonating, and I'm like, okay, cool. And it's setting me up for when I've got my like
getting on your launch pad.
Yeah. And I'm gonna fucking take off. And it's gonna be amazing, and I feel it. And that's what's amazing about.
Isn't that crazy?
Like,
you get like butterflies in your stomach. You're like, oh shit, and then you start to see things changing.
You don't like. There's no evidence that shit's gonna happen, but I feel it inside of me.
That's all the evidence you need,
and it's so exciting. But that's the power of like the universe. That's the power of knowing, like of the magic that we have within us. And
she's dropping knowledge on you, mother.
Man. The universe is amazing, man.
Telling me about
it's giving us so many things, and it's like nothing is a coincidence. It's all just all the synchronicities.
Everything's
like,
well, the way I see
beautiful.
it, everything's already happened.
Yeah.
That's how infinite the universe is, right?
Yeah.
There's infinite versions of you making infinite different decisions in infinite different ways, right? And we're just traveling through frequencies, right?
Uh-huh.
We're vibrating on a certain frequency. Mm-hmm. Every choice is like it kind of changes our frequency. And it's like almost like you're swimming upstream, and it's just through baby steps. That's why I always tell people baby steps. Mm-hmm. It's all success comes in your fucking daily actions. Like, what the fuck are you doing every day? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So if you're just taking all the baby steps, you're auditioning every day, you're working on your craft, you're working on your art, you're doing something, you're creating content, you're putting shit out. That all you're doing is getting yourself closer to the vision of yourself that you have, because mm-hmm. you're doing the very thing that you want to be doing. Mm-hmm. And even if you're not there, when you're fucking creating your art, when you're in the middle of this shit, it doesn't matter like how big it is, because this is what you're chasing, is the feeling, right? And then when that's the problem of not finishing it, right? Because that feeling that you get You got to reward people with that. That's your
Man, it's
art. That's your
crazy.
magic. Don't hold your magic back.
Crazy. Even with
You're a light.
myself,
Shine your motherfucking light, Alicia. Lighthouse.
So we were just shooting. Like he helped me do a self tape. And,
That was fun.
And we had so much fun. And then we were like, we got it, and everything was cool.
And then she was like, I want to do it again. Fuck.
And then he goes home. And then I, like watch it the next morning because I hate to watch myself. And then because as soon as I watch it, I'm like, oh, you're a goddamn liar. And then I'm just like, I can't send this in. This
but mind
is
you,
trash.
we had fucking money in the bank.
And so then I'm like, hey Rick, like I'm really thinking that we should. Can we do that again? Can you just come over for like another 4 hours and help me with this stupid self tape? And he's just like, the homies, straight up homies. It's like, yeah, I got you. All right, let's go.
But it's fun. I love doing that shit because we broke it down.
We super had fun. We had a lot of
moment for moment. I don't know. I have fun doing that shit.
And then you know what?
What?
Sophie ended up responding. She was like, okay, I'll send it to them, but I loved your first tape. I was like,
see,
okay.
First instinct is usually the right one.
Well, okay.
I was there, man. I was watching it because the big thing that I've learned is like, I can't judge my art.
I hate it. I hate watching myself. I hate it. I
Well,
can see it every time I'm lying. Oh, you're a liar. You're lying right there.
But because
But
nobody
I know.
fucking knows shit. Even biggest thing in music, like when we were playing, I'd play live shows, right?
Yeah.
The biggest tell is when you're like, fuck, when you messed up.
Uh-huh.
Nobody knows how that goddamn song goes.
It's true.
Nobody knows how the song goes. You can play a sour chord, but like that's supposed to be there. Fuck you.
It's true.
It's my song.
It's true. And I probably sending her the second take was probably like,
Huh.
oh, what was wrong with the first one?
Yeah.
Let me go back and then look at that one. Oh, I see why she didn't like it. And I've told people not to do that. Like, I was like,
I told you
trust
not to.
your work. You trust your work.
Those were my
did tell me
exact
that.
words.
You
I was
did.
like, just trust yourself.
I tell fucking people that, man.
Well,
like, it's hard to do yourself. It's easy to
I,
say.
know, I get it. I mean, trust me. But honestly, it's just baby steps. I'm
Yeah.
like, if I just do this, and then if I just do that, and if I just click this mouse, I'm falling asleep. If I just do, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
baby goddamn
it's so
steps.
scary.
Think like this whole thing. I'm telling you. We started. It was like that wasn't like we didn't have anything. It was like we were using my buddy's studio, episode 1, and now we're here, and it's a little bit different. It's getting better and better. Eventually, it's just gonna be a goddamn warehouse, like a fucking giant warehouse, where I have all my shit.
Yeah.
Kind of like Joe. Joe has like a 40,000 square foot studio.
Damn, Joe.
I know, but I want to live in this shit. I want to live in this shit. But like, it's hard to explain. I'll explain it to you later. It's totally tight. But
I met him once.
did you?
Yeah.
Where at?
At it was in Pasadena. I went to a comedy show.
Ice House. He goes there. a lot.
Yeah. And I saw him there. I was like, hey, Joe, you're so cool.
He's like, thanks. Funny
I
as
was
fuck.
like, I don't like. I'm not like a groupie or anything. Like, so don't think that. Like, I'm not trying to get at you.
He's like, I wasn't reading it. I didn't think that until
like,
now that you brought it up. Now it's kind of weird.
I was like, but I really think you're cool. So, can I get a picture with you? And then
Sure.
somebody photobombed it. I was like,
Oh man, I've done that. No, I'm not a big photo bomber though. It's,
you're one of those.
no, you know what I do? I
Assholes.
take people's phones.
And then you
I
take pictures of yourself.
No, not myself.
When
I
they
just
tell you,
I just take a million pictures
oh, okay.
and I fill up your whole shit.
Oh, I think you've done that to me before.
Yep.
That was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, I've done it to everybody.
Yeah. No,
If you leave your phone around
when
me.
somebody asks me to take a picture of them, I usually take a picture of myself first.
Did you up your nostrils?
I was like,
It's always like this. It's always an unflattering picture. I'm like, yo, Alicia has a triple chin.
yeah,
It's
just
no, I
like
don't.
chin it like this.
Oh man.
Merry Christmas.
So the moral of the story is finish your goddamn art.
Yeah.
Put it out.
And share it.
Look, you're a light. You gotta shine.
I'm gonna
Shine over there. Tell them you want to shine.
I'm gonna shine.
This little
2018.
slide of mine.
I'm gonna let it shine. This little light
What is
of
that?
mine.
What is that song for?
I'm gonna let it shine. I think it's a
Let
church
it
song.
shine. Is it? Let it
And
shine.
it was also in
I'm dancing, guys. For those of you
uh,
just listening.
gosh, what is that? Whoopi Goldberg movie?
I don't know. Whoopi Goldberg.
Yeah.
From the fucking trenches. You brought that one
out. Well, somebody will comment.
Yeah, they're going to be like, oh, I know what it is. Anyway, this little line. I'm going to let it shine. We going to shine, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm going to share my art.
It's on camera. You guys are seeing this. You guys are watching this.
In 2018, I'm going to share my art so much.
You can't go backwards now because I'm sharing this.
I have a ton of, I know you're sharing this and you're doing it and I'm so proud of you. And I'm
just saying it's on
envious.
The record now.
I hate you, Rick.
It's on the record.
I hate you, Rick. Why do you do so much and share so much of your art, Rick?
Because it's not
Why
good.
Why do you do it?
So I just got to keep doing it until it gets good.
You need to stop. You just need to stop. You're just like
By the way,
so annoying.
For those of you listening, thanks for joining our little crew.
Yeah, thanks.
We're building a strong little following here.
Yeah.
Our fucking train is coming along.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
It is really
tribe.
cool. It is really cool. And I think that it's really cool that you're documenting all of it with
it's a journey.
Curious Radio.
Yeah. That's what I wanted to do.
You're super documenting it, and that's so cool.
Because think about this.
10 years from now.
I know. It's going to be so
everybody's just going to be like, yo, remember when we were like your first freaking,
oh my God.
people to come on the show.
And thinking about what you were saying, like what point you're at in your career right now, what point in your life.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I listen to podcasts. I'm like, these are all interesting people. I'm like, wait a second. I'm an interesting motherfucker because I know I do some stupid shit that people are like, yo, you're weird.
Super interesting.
So I'm like, I know a bunch of interesting people. All my friends are interesting.
Right.
So why don't I just bring them on and talk about it?
Genius. It's so annoying.
I know. And I'm like, it's probably going to suck for a little bit, but bear with us, guys. And now, like 40-something episodes later, I think this is 43. Yeah, 43.
Wow.
God damn. 43.
Wow, it's kind of crazy.
I know. We're going. I wanted to at least give myself 100 before I start like stepping this bitch up, like going crazy with it.
Or 50.
No. That's like 8 away, 6 away. I mean, we're already like trucking along. It's just kind of crazy how like far it's going.
Yeah. And it's just
kind of a little trip.
Continue to take off.
I know. It's just fun. I don't know.
It's oh man, I think it's really, really, really cool.
Say something to yourself that you want to know in fucking 10 years.
I should be when I'm 10 years. I'm gonna be wishing that I could talk to myself now.
I know, but say something now that I don't know, like so you can watch back and be like, oh, I remember that to indicate this point of your life.
Okay.
What would be relevant to you right now? What would be like if you could compound it into like one paragraph? What would be the Alicia of today?
Okay, to 30-year-old Alicia. I
can't even picture that. It's so long from now.
I know, right? Gosh darn it, Alicia. I am so excited to become you.
To do what you're doing right now.
Do what you're doing right now because you are badass and awesome, and I'm really lucky to be you.
Oh dang! Yeah, we just had a moment here on Kira's Radio.
Does anybody talk to themselves like that?
All the see those big ass mirrors over there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I talk to myself like that.
I mean, full blown.
I'm like.
Different voices.
Yeah, no.
But
I mean because there's I and then there's me and like.
You know what it is? It's like we're playing a video game, guys, and we're just talking to our fucking avatar.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I recognize like what am I pissed about?
Like, and that's what I'm thinking. Like I'm like, okay, Alicia, you're the only person that's gonna take care of you.
You're talking to your avatar.
You are the only person that's gonna take care of you. You need to learn how to take care of you because.
Who's gonna do it?
Who's going to do it? Me. I have to do it.
Exactly.
I have to learn how to take care of myself because...
You're doing pretty good.
I'm doing great. I'm doing fucking phenomenal. Boom. In your face. And that's what I want I want everybody to do that. I want everybody to take care of themselves. I want everybody to see how awesome they are.
But it's hard because you don't want to become that annoying fuck, right? Because
who's so confident and like
exactly, and that's what I feel like I come off like that sometimes. That's why I'm doing this. I'm just saying, like sometimes I come off
no, you don't.
Are you showing off? Or I'm just like, no, I want you to fucking feel this because you don't understand. I was in such a fog for fucking ever, and I'm like, yo, and even
Yeah.
And I've learned that my fog was much less foggier than most people, which is kind of crazy. But it's much less a fog, so it's like, you're still. I don't know. I just want people to experience it, and I don't want to come off as like, but it's more of like, man, you got to see it.
Yeah.
You got to see it.
Yeah.
See yourself. See your own power. See your own everything.
Right, because there's this, I don't know who it is, but this voice that
It's you.
It's
It's
you.
God. We are God.
But it's crazy because
Hashtag
like
ayahuasca.
when I was talking to, I have to do that. Well, I was talking to somebody. I was talking to somebody, and they were like why do you fuck with me? Like, why do you like me? Why?
You know what's so weird? To cut you off, but I'm gonna bring you back.
Okay.
I was helping somebody read yesterday, and that was the exact line. Like, why do you fuck with me? Why do you such with synchronicities?
See, synchronicities.
So
it's not. It's happening so often
anyway,
right now.
Why?
That's just showing that
you're going
we
the
are
right path.
going in the right direction.
Yeah.
Right path. Everything. Synchronicities. Don't take those for granted. Just pay attention. There are signs everywhere.
11.
11.
I see that shit fucking everywhere. Addresses, license plates, time, fucking. Oh my god, it's insane. It's really weird. It's kind of scaring me.
It just pops.
Anyway, why do you fuck with me? Who said that?
Oh, okay. So, and then I'm like, man, like, you know how awesome you are. And then I was just like trying to think, like, but why are you asking me this? Like, you already know. But it's like,
they need someone.
But then there's your insecurities that come up and they creep in and they start sucking at your blood, and
to leech.
Yeah, and then you're just like, you get like super down on yourself for some reason, and then you need to be reassured by someone who cares about you, about like, this is why you're so awesome.
That's also part of a partner.
You
have the ability to do it on your own.
You have the ability to do it yourself. You have the ability, like,
if you recognize it.
Yeah, you're like, oh man, I'm in a funk. When I'm in a funk, I won't be able to, like, I just stay in bed and I just
I know what you mean.
Like,
I'm kind of I quarantine. I don't talk to nobody. I don't do shit.
Or if I'm like, I've got super high anxiety and I'm laying down and I'm trying to go to sleep and I'm just like thinking about all the things that are going wrong, and that's another spiral.
It's weird that the brain is wired to do that.
Yeah.
It's like it's to seek the bad. Yeah. I think it's out of like instinct, right?
Yeah.
Some instinctual shit, like find the bad.
It's a mechanism.
Defense mechanism.
Defense mechanism. It's a defense mechanism. It's to protect you from pain.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really weird. I don't know.
But I've sat there and, like, instead of, like, a lot of people pray. I pray too, but
I like meditating.
I'll just, instead of praying, sometimes just talking to myself and
getting it out.
Just talking to myself, like, hey, you're okay. Like, it's fine. This isn't gonna be the end of the world. I love you, and people love you so much.
You know what I like to do? It's a good exercise that you might want to do.
Okay.
Think of the 10-year-old version of you, and then think of her looking at you, 22-year-old Alicia.
Yeah.
Like, that's like, for me, I'm like, as long as a 10-year-old version of me would be like, yo, that's me when I'm fucking 22. Yeah. That's fucking tight. And
that is cool though too.
Think about it. The 10-year-old, you'd be like, what? I did what? I did what movies? I did what shows?
It's crazy because
wait. Who am I?
It's so easy to just, like, downplay what we've
gone down on one camera.
Yeah.
Oh no, we're back.
It's so easy to downplay our accomplishments, or at least it is for me. Like, I super downplay I'm like, man, it's not enough. I should be further. I should be so much further than I am right now.
You gotta be gentle with yourself.
Right. But also, like, thinking about, like, 10 years ago, and looking at myself, like, today, and everything that I've accomplished, like, I mean, like I've been a series regular on a couple shows. I've been recurring on shows.
You've done the goddamn thing, Alicia.
I've done some cool stuff, and
at the highest level.
At a really high level.
Highest. Because after this level, you ain't competing. They already know who you are. You're competing at the highest level.
You best believe that.
That's what I'm saying. After this, you know, after this level, then it's that's Alicia. You don't. She'll take an offer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the next level.
You know,
so you're at the
quote.
highest. Exactly.
You know my quote.
Get back to me. I'll read the script. I'll let you know if I'm interested.
Yeah, but
Jeffrey, throw this in a pile.
Jeffrey.
It's a
no,
good butler name.
but but that's the way I like that idea.
That's the way. I like it. It's time for some hot seat questions.
What is this?
What's your favorite memory of the Bay? Bay.
My favorite memory of the Bay. Going to the Delta every summer.
Hashtag Delta every summer.
Several times.
Every summer.
Every summer.
Choose a superpower. Go.
Speed typing.
Speed. That is no. I'm gonna run this fucking back. Time out.
Okay.
I'm gonna let the clock run.
Okay.
Cause speed typing sucks.
Okay.
Give me a fucking superpower. You can learn that in like 6 months.
I'm a pecker.
So am I, but you could totally fucking learn that. There's a tutorial. I can get it for you. It's pretty fucking free.
Okay.
Give me a real superpower.
I'd never finish it.
Ain't that the fucking truth?
Oh, that just reminds me of
superpower. Go,
okay.
Go,
Superpower.
Power Rangers.
I would be a healer. I would like be able to just heal with my hands, like literally just like within seconds. Like
that's kind of cool.
If your foot was broken, I would heal your foot.
You'd be baller.
And then
like Venmo me, I just fix your fucking foot.
Yeah.
Half the price. The hospital's gonna charge you $200.
Right, and
Give
it's
me
gonna take all that time and everything.
I'll just relieve your pain right now. Give me $100.
Yeah.
Venmo me, I got you.
Yeah.
You'd
yeah.
be,
I could fix.
No, you know what?
I could fix that dent in your car too.
Blink.
Yeah.
You put out people's businesses. I'd fly. That's whack. Would you rather have 3 legs or 4 arms?
4 arms.
Why?
Because
hug the fuck out of you.
Yeah. No, because with arms I would also have hands, and hands are beautiful, magical things.
I work with my hands. My hands is my thing.
I work with my hands too.
Yeah.
You're super crafty.
Crafty.
I
make stuff.
You make stuff.
I made all this.
That's so cool. Yeah, he's a maker.
What do you look forward to in 2018? We've kind of gone over it.
Yeah.
But what's the one thing that has nothing to do with work, has nothing to do, it's just all Alicia?
I'm really excited for wherever I'm going to travel to, because like I said, like whenever I travel, it's literally from
Life-changing.
one day to the next, and it just happens, and it's life-changing. Yeah. It's like none of my vacations have been planned. Like
The world is a book, and you're reading every page when you go somewhere.
Yeah, so
New page,
really, really
new
excited.
page. Time for some current events. Would you ever live in Australia?
No.
Check it out. This is what happens in Australia. Let's see if it works.
Koala wrestling match? Oh, shit. Oh, my God. I could do that.
Look at these motherfuckers getting down. Oh, shit. We're going full screen on this bad boy.
Let's do it. It's a big old screen.
Oh, we got the pinwheel of death. Come on. Macintosh. This thing is working. Listen to it. Damn, they're fucking each other up.
Damn, koalas.
Damn, Daniel.
Spread love.
For real.
Not hate. Ooh, they're like lions.
Oh, no.
Bears.
There it is.
They're lion bears.
See, this is the only reason I would move to Australia. Just so I could watch koalas wrestle.
Fuck with the koalas. Oh, man.
I would love that.
What are they fighting over?
Yo, that was my girl, man. I told you.
You
talk to my girl, I'ma fuck your shit up, Larry. Shut up, Phil. She don't even love you. She told me you beat her.
I built that tree.
You know what? I fucked you in that tree. What? I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you in front of all these white people with weird accents.
Yeah, and they're filming it too, and it's gonna be all over the
It's
internet.
gonna be on YouTube, dog. I'm gonna put my ball sack on your forehead.
Choke your stupid ass out.
And millions of people on the internet are gonna watch it, especially people that listen to Curious
Look how
Radio.
Stupid you look. You look hella stupid. Stupid ass.
Hella. You hella dumb.
Hella dumb.
Get out of here with these fucking koalas. All right, come on.
That was great.
That was great. That's my commentary on the koalas. This computer is acting up.
Actually, no, I've never been there, so I can't say that I would ever live there.
I'd want to go there. Check it out.
But I would.
It's a long flight.
I would live in Italy.
Check it out. Florida mayor resigns. She got arrested. She's a mayor. She was every time somebody died, she would use their fucking parking permit. Handicap. Damn, you go to jail for that shit?
I don't know how to feel about that.
I mean, I don't think she should go to fucking jail. But she is the mayor.
She's the mayor.
Actually, yeah. Go take that bitch to jail.
You gotta make better decisions.
Yeah, you can't be the mayor. Florida. What the fuck's wrong with Florida?
But
Davenport, Florida.
I mean, like, how did she...
She doesn't look like a very, like...
How did she get that? How do I get that?
For real. A lot of people dying, I'm sure, in Davenport, Florida. Give me one. 6 months.
Oh, because a lot... That's where people go to...
Yeah, because they're dead. And they go turn in... Come on, Alicia.
That's where people go.
Look, 2018 is going to be the years of electric cars, including the model Tesla 3 and a Chevy Bolt or whatever, all these cars, Nissan Leafs. I want to talk about this because I want a fucking Tesla.
You know, I was thinking, like...
Elon Musk is the man.
You know, it takes a lot, like, even more energy to produce a Tesla than it does to save the energy that it produces.
I don't care. It goes fast. I want it. I don't want to use gas either.
Right. But
I'm not concerned about energy, Alicia. Energy is abundant. It's an illusion. The only thing that's happening is it's getting misdirected. That's all that's happening. Energy is getting misdirected.
Yeah, and it's all the shit's going into the ocean.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I don't eat fish.
And everything's dying.
That's why I don't eat fish.
And everything's becoming covered with shit.
That's why I don't fuck with none of that. That's why I don't eat shit.
And
you know, that's the thing they say in Miami. What are you doing? Eating shit. It means like chilling, which is a stupid fucking thing to say. Eating shit. Eating shit to me is like you fall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you ate shit. Like you literally eat shit the floor.
Yeah. Because there's like a pile of shit right where you fell.
Exactly. That makes sense. But if you're chilling and like eating shit, like who the fuck eats shit? Why do you guys eat shit? What's wrong with Florida?
Eating shit.
What the fuck is wrong with the whole state of Florida? Y'all gotta get it together.
Yeah.
Things be happening over there. And I'm just a little concerned. Sincerely, your concerned fellow American. This computer is just not working. It's not having it. It's not having it today. Alicia Sixtos.
That's my name.
Alicia Sixtos.
You didn't know.
Oh, man.
Sixtos. I have awesome sisters, by the way, too.
You do. The Sixtos sisters. We can have them on.
Sixtos sisters. Yeah.
We can have all of them on.
Yep.
We can talk about fucking art.
Yep.
Oh, this is what I was going to talk about. There's speaking of killing the goddamn planet, there's this deadly fungi that's killing all these snakes. The page won't load, but I remember
there's also a fungi that's killing all of the forests in Brazil or something. It actually it goes
the jungle, like the Amazonian jungle.
Yeah, I was watching something or listening. I can't remember. I think I was listening to NPR and they were doing like some.
NPR? Who the fuck are you? Listen, Barbara Streisand. Check out this fungi. Have you seen this fungi? That ant. I wonder if it's gonna play. I want to say it's gonna play. God. Oh, there it is.
Incredibly, 80% of all insects live in jungles. Few are more successful than the ants. There can be 8 million individuals in a single hectare.
Whoa.
But jungle ants don't have it all their own way.
No, they don't. He ate this mushroom.
These bullet ants are showing some worrying symptoms. Spores from a parasitic fungus called cordyceps have infiltrated their bodies and their minds.
Look, takes control over their body. Is he eating his own shit? What is he doing? I don't know.
Eating shit.
Its infected brain
climbing a
directs
tree.
this ant upwards.
Highest point they could find.
Then, utterly disorientated, it grips a stem with its mandibles. Those afflicted that are discovered by the workers are quickly taken away and dumped far away from the colony.
Isn't that weird how smart they are?
Yeah.
It seems extreme, but this is the reason why.
Look, his fucking head.
Like something out of science fiction, the fruiting body of the cordyceps erupts from the ant's head.
It kills him, and then it comes out of its head. Remember, but it made it climb the highest point. Look at that fucking thing go. It's like a little weird boner out of his head.
Fascinating.
It can take 3 weeks to grow, and when finished, the deadly spores will burst from its tip. Then, any ant in the vicinity will be in serious risk of death.
That's how it spreads. It gets to the highest point, and it spreads
The
it.
fungus is so virulent, it can wipe out whole colonies of ants. And it's
Fucking
not
wild.
just ants that fall victim to this killer. There are literally thousands of different types of cordyceps fungi, and remarkably, each specializes on just one species.
How trippy is that? Each one does each one. One species. Fucking science fiction, yo. It looks like a trippy Tim Burton movie, right?
Yeah.
The cinematography is fucking magnificent. How do you find this little shit?
But I'm sure, like, I mean, all of that.
Look at that.
Tim
That's a
Burton,
moth.
Tim Burton freaking
But these
imitates
attacks do
nature.
have a positive effect on the jungle's diversity.
a lot of
Since parasites
Well, it has
like
a positive
these
effect?
stop any one group of animal getting the upper hand. The more numerous
Oh,
a
so
species
it keeps everybody in
becomes,
check.
the more likely it will
So
be
nobody can
attacked
dominate.
by its nemesis, a cordyceps fungus.
Trip E. And a tip for our current events. That was just some random thing that reminded me of. That fungus that's killing all these snakes. Isn't that fascinating?
That is crazy.
And that's what I was going to talk about. Like, we think we're, that's another thing. We think we're our thoughts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Our gut is controlling so much of what our avatar does.
Oh my gosh.
And that's why your brain changes.
It's crazy because now I can see it within people.
It's so fucking easy to
I'm
identify.
just like, I see, like, if I'm hanging out with somebody and then, we're hanging out all day, right? And then we go to eat and they have like a burger with fries and all this shit. And then after the meal, they're a different person.
Yep.
It's a completely different person. They're like, fuck, man. I feel like they start getting negative.
Yeah.
They start doing just saying
Just weird things.
negative shit. And I'm just like, what?
It could be either
You
that
were
or it could be
so
different
positive
things.
A second ago, what's going on?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. I'm just like, feel like I'm in a funk now. I'm going to go
Yeah.
home. Like, man.
What did you eat?
Yeah. What did you eat? Oh, I feel like shit today. I woke up just like in a funk. I just
Nobody
feel like
ever
shit
thinks,
today.
what did I eat?
Yeah. And I'm like, what did you eat yesterday?
Yeah. I ate some wings from Wingstop.
No,
and
for real. And
that's the way I used to eat.
Shit.
I don't
There's
eat
so much
anything
shit.
processed.
It's crazy. You look at labels. I freaking read labels. Learn how to read labels because that's gonna save
There's
your life.
documentaries on it.
Literally will save your life.
Yeah.
You read labels. You check. If you don't know what something is, I spend like when I first started reading labels, I was sitting in the grocery store for like
Whole day.
2 hours.
Yeah.
Just looking at labels, comparing different labels of a certain product, and
Look that
seeing
shit
like
up.
what's gonna work for me and what's not. And like they use this for cleaning products. What the fuck?
How nuts is that?
Why do they have to put that in my shrimp?
Because they want to make it look nice.
Yeah.
They
No.
want to make it look nice and shiny.
I don't need it.
Yeah.
I don't
so-
need it.
That's what I'm saying. It's weird.
My body doesn't process that. Most of our bodies don't process that. That's why it makes us feel like shit. Mm-hmm. That's why we're thinking crazy thoughts. That's why hella people are suicidal and like depressed, like having to take all these pills.
Also,
and then,
like
and
not
then
using
they
your body.
pop up with different issues. It's like, oh my god!
It's also
just
not using your body.
Go back to basics.
Yeah, use your body. Eat good.
To basics. Your body is working so hard for you. Do something for it. Don't just feed it shit. You feed it something good. Stop eating shit.
Ew.
Stop eating shit.
Ew.
Florida.
Eat something good.
Yeah, no, but just going back to basics. Going back to
work out.
Let me finish my thought, Rick.
Work out.
Work out. But you know, eat your celery, like, but not packaged celery, like not celery that's like previously frozen.
That's my problem with Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
Everything's fucking packaged. I'm like, I want some goddamn veggies. Do you guys not have veggies that doesn't come in a goddamn bag?
Yeah, and then it has all the preservatives and stuff on it.
I don't need that shit.
I don't need it.
I want the dirt.
I want the dirt.
I'll scrub it out with my fucking hands.
Yeah, look at these hands, these magical hands that we have.
They're made out of magic.
That can do so much, but we're so freaking lazy that we don't.
Learning how to type. She wants to use her fucking superpower to learn how to type instead of watching a tutorial.
But imagine what I could write.
Yeah, you could write all kinds of shit.
What I could write. I could be like Alexander Hamilton.
Alexander Hamilton.
And write.
Backwards, forwards.
So much.
Oh man, cameras are dying. All right. It's been a pleasure, Alicia Sixtos.
It's been so freaking awesome.
Episode 43.
43.
Thanks for joining us.
43.
Appreciate it. It was a stimulating conversation. I appreciate it.
7.
Be sure to subscribe, guys. Give us a cool 5-star rating. If you don't have a 5-star rating, keep it to your motherfucking self.
That's right.
Subscribe. Thanks for joining us, guys. It's been real.
It's been super real.
Talk to you later. I said later. Later.